For shits and giggles, that came off of a CD. That's right, kids. I keeps my CDs. I keep them. One of the reasons I keep them is because you never know. For some ungodly reason, I woke up this morning in one of those moods. I had to make sure that I remembered where I came from. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you've seen the damn thumbnail, you know exactly what the show is going to be about today. MAGA is ignorant as shit. The MAGA movement has to be consistent of some of the dumbest sons of bitches that has ever walked the face of the earth. I said what I said. I ain't taking it back. These have got to be some of the dumbest goddamn people that have ever. These people are horribly stupid. These people are extra crispy dumbass. And my question, because it's Wednesday, and y'all know I ask, so I'm going to ask the question. Why is MAGA so goddamn dumb? Why is MAGA so goddamn dumb? To start this show off, I'm going to play something. It's a video by a lady on TikTok by the name of Kelly. My wife woke me up with this. My wife woke me up with this video. I'm sleeping, got the CPAP on. I'm like, I'm sounding like Bane asleep. You know what I mean? Oh, you think breathing is your ally, but you nearly adopted the breathing. I was born with it, molded by it. I didn't smell bad air until I was already a man. By then, it was nothing to me but blinding. Air betrays you because it belongs to me. So what does my wife do? Taps me on the shoulder while I'm with the CPAP. It's like, El Duce, huh? What does she do? She plays a video for me, which will be the catalyst for today's Why Wednesday. Why is MAGA so goddamn dumb? What? Who raised these people? Merv's in the building. We got Merv Side. Woohoo! Good morning, Merv. We glad to see you, brother. Who raised these people? It's like, Mama, who are them peoples? Who are these people? Who are these goddamn dumbass people? Because it can't just be me thinking this. I cannot be the only one asking myself day after day after day for over 10 years, yo, who are these goddamn people, man? I can't be the only one. In fact, I know I'm not the only one. People say I'm crazy, but I'm not the only one. I wonder how these MAGAs don't take off their shoes to count to one. Like, I'm serious. Like, hold on, Magpie. Wait a minute. Y'all know me. Y'all know how I do. I slow cook. This is a 2.5 hour show. I slow cook. But have y'all ever looked at MAGA? No, I mean, seriously, have you ever looked at the people in the MAGA movement? You ever look at them? You ever look and ask yourself, How does that DNA still holding together? How? That DNA should have broke down a couple of months ago. How are you still here? How are you still talking? How are you still in our face? Hoppo, who them peoples? Again, my wife woke me up with this. So when I play this video, please understand, this is the first thing I saw this morning. This is the first thing I saw this morning. Morning, Nana, I love you. First thing. I'm talking about CPAP still on. I got crust in one of my eyes. My other one don't want to work right. And my wife says, you got to see this. And I look, I go, no, 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 nope, nope.
No, God! No, God, please, no, 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 no!
So I'm gonna change shirts right quick because it was cold when I got out here. Now I got on this sweatshirt. I've been dancing, and you know I don't want to get musty. I did wash up with some smooth California last night. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second. Ain't nobody bad like me. Ain't nobody bad like me. Ain't nobody bad like me. All right, kids. Where did he go? Goddamn Godzilla. How do I have a lizard that moves? Where they do this at? I'm going to just get into the shits and giggles because this is Why Wednesday, and I don't know why. So, Godzilla -1, inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a Why Wednesday episode of The Sound of Coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And for your mama joke today, let's just say simply, your mom has a thing for cucumbers that she didn't have a thing for cucumbers before, but then she saw me walk in the door and she's been at the damn supermarket touching cucumbers. And your daddy don't even know. Oh, baby, she like it raw. Anyway, as I said, cynical villains like more like eggplants. Hey, cynical villain. Listen, the vegetables that I got on, you know what I mean? Cucumbers and eggplants, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wolfie, be careful. First, I'm going to tell you the first rule, Wolfie. If you're going to go out and get one of them things, first rule, always assume that some bitch is loaded. Always. And treat it as such. Don't point at nothing you ain't trying to pop, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to help Wolfie get his thing license. Anyway, as I alluded to, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. One time for the one time, one time for the one time for the one time. Bruce Seville is the cactus, always in our hearts, always in our hearts. B-Self's always in the building. It's always B-Self's house. We just live here. Get your C's, turn them sideways, raise them in the air, and acknowledge your coffee bean. OCB, 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 OCB. Why you got your hand up there? Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a high five. Love on you, some you. The best person in the world for you is you. For the best part of the show, the coffee beans. Anthony, I am alive. It's about as good as I need to get it for right now. Woo! Oh, Coco's here. For all of you Coco fans, she's still bombasticking side-eye you, and she's still criminally offensive side-eyeing you. Coco is here, and she's screaming, let the games begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to play something. And I want to make sure everybody can hear this. I'm about to play something that y'all are not going, y'all. When I saw this, I just turned to my side and said, nah, this can't be real. Nah, it can't be. Nobody's this dumb. Nah, it can't be. Can't be. But it's true. It's true. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a listen.
The Secretary of State in Kentucky had to make a post explaining to the people of Kentucky that they cannot cast a vote for the mayor of New York City or the governor in Virginia because they were calling in asking why their polling place was closed. Now, this has actually cleared up something for me personally because I couldn't wrap my head around why someone in Kentucky or in Oklahoma was so pressed about the mayor in New York City that wasn't going to impact their life in the slightest. And this kind of cleared that up for me. It actually makes a lot of sense now. They thought that Zohran Mamdani might have some governing power over them in Kentucky. Or they do understand that these elections have nothing to do with them, but still assume that there was an election happening in Kentucky and were ready to walk into a polling place, not knowing who or what they were casting a vote for. They were just ready to walk in, completely uninformed. This is what we're dealing with. This is America. Secretary of State in Kentucky.
That's right. That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, coffee beans of all sizes. The Secretary of State for the state of Kentucky had to put out a press release to Kentuckians that they are not voting for the mayor of New York City, nor are they voting for the governor of Virginia. That is why their polling places were closed yesterday.
Why?
I need y'all to, everybody take a sip. Everybody take a sip, please. I know. Some of y'all, it's late in the evening, so you're probably sipping on a little bit of beer, maybe a little Irish stout, maybe some red stripe, maybe. Some of y'all are all the way over on the West Coast. T-Rex, what's happening, big homie? All the way over on the West Coast. The sun hasn't even hit y'all yet because it's 8 a.m. over here. It might be, 4 over there? Okay. So you might need to, drink some, some milk. Maybe y'all woke up, rolled over and said, wait a minute, did I just hear what I thought I heard? And you probably need to drink something, so.
He needs
please drink some milk. It's 5 a.m. in California. So you might need,
He needs some milk.
y'all might need milk. But take a sip. Everybody, I am demanding everybody take a sip. Everybody take a sip before we talk about it. Everybody take a sip. Take a sip. Do y'all want to hear it again? Do y'all want to hear it again? Wait a minute. Wait. Y'all want to hear it again? Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all. Hey. Don't ever say I don't listen to the damn coffee beans. Don't ever let them tell that, sir. Watch. I'm gonna play it again.
Secretary of State in Kentucky had to make a post explaining to the people of Kentucky that they cannot cast a vote for the mayor of New York City or the governor in Virginia because they were calling in asking why their polling place was closed.
The young lady that put out that video, her name is Kelly. If you go to her page, it's it's KELSOKRU -she, her. You can watch the video yourself. You can watch. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the intellectual titans we're fighting. I've never done that on this show before. I've never taken another person's TikTok video and played it on the show where the airwaves, YouTube, and TikTok can hear it all at the same time. I've never done that before. These are the people that we're dealing with. Lord, Jeebus, Lord. Hold on. Michael Pruitt, who is a Kentuckian, says, I would like to apologize to the rest of the country on behalf of my fellow Kentuckians. Michael, you don't have to apologize. Michael, you never have to apologize for Kentuckians. Never. Yes, I did respect. I saw them exit polls. But these are our peers, kids. These are our peers. These people went to the $10 school, the $10 house school of education.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
These people, who are these people?
Why?
I want y'all to laugh because it's not funny, but I need y'all to laugh. I need y'all to laugh because this level of stupid has deadly consequences. And what do I mean by deadly consequences? How many, if y'all are on TikTok for 15 minutes, let's say you open the app for 15 minutes, scroll 4 times, you will see a person, usually white. I ain't seen a black person do it yet. Sorry. Get mad at me if you want to. That's racist. No, bitch, I'm telling you, I haven't seen one Negro do this yet. You will see people literally giving their premeditated murder rant because they think people are going to steal their basket filled with groceries. I'm gonna say that again. And the reason these people are literally getting in front of cameras going, I am telling you, I'm planning premeditated murder if you touch my groceries. The reason these people believe that is because AI videos. Trisina with the $5 super chat. They wanted to vote their hate into another state's government. Yes! Jay Thomas is in the building. Yes, they are in front of cameras with microphones on them. saying in no unsimple terms, hey, I watched an AI generated video and my brain wasn't smart enough to realize that it was AI generated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, if you come anywhere near my basket, I'm going to blow you away. Hey, yo, hi, my name is Premeditated Murder. April's in the building. Good morning, April. Andrew Flores, good morning, brother. They are using AI generated videos as a justification for going and popping somebody with their pew pew. Did y'all know? I'm a not deviating. I'm gonna stay on the point, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Did y'all know that there are AI generated Instagram reels? These women look so realistic, so lifelike, but they're all AI. And they have Instagram pages. And people are following them. People are following them. With you being retired military, what is the best way to teach myself hand-to-hand combat? First and foremost, build your body up, Wolfie. Build your body up. You got to start doing, make it a goal to try to do, you start off with 25 push-ups every day for a week. You move that up to 30 and continue by 5s until you can do 100 push-ups a day. And then same thing with sit-ups. And after that, you might need to learn how to do, like, I don't know, the Army has manuals on combat arms. The combatives. I looked at them once and I said, hey man, my black ass is a supply sergeant. If I'm fighting, the war is over, bitch. I don't. And run. You got to do a lot of running. Get your cardio up, Wolfie. Let me tell y'all something. I always said that. In the Army, I said if the supply sergeants and the cooks is out here busting off, the war's over. We can save you, but it ain't gonna be pretty, bitch. These people, human beings, are letting AI generated videos have them be out there admitting that they want to do premeditated murder. That's why I brought up the AI generated videos on Instagram. These people have thousands of followers. Like right now, I think I have about 15,000 followers on Instagram. I think. This is why I need a manager, because I can't keep track of all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But these are some voluptuous, beautiful women. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I am a plus size lover, right? They have plus size, beautiful women just posing, coming out of water. Everything's great. But then when you look at them, morning, senorita. When you look at them real closely, you'll realize, hey, why does one of your feet have 6 toes, bitch? Like, is that a third nipple I see in the middle of your chest? What is this? Wait a minute. That's not a mole. Hey, bitch, wear your ear. Because AI will give you telltale signs that it's AI. There's the one with the fat black dude with the afro on TikTok talking about, yeah, EBT gone, yeah, food stamp gone, yeah, we about to be back in the house. You better call Tyrone. The reason I knew it was AI is because his teeth, his face and them teeth don't match. Like, he got this big ass bulbous ass head, and yet for some reason he has straight teeth on both the top and the bottom. Hey, bitch, I know that ain't real. Exact. See, Tracita even said it. The one video of the woman coming out of the ocean in the red swimsuit, but just for a second, she has a third ear on her neck. You can tell this shit, but not MAGA. Not MAGA. Quinn Pratt has 5.1 million followers on TikTok. Quinn Pratt got in front of a camera and admitted he was going to commit premeditated murder, schmurder, if somebody came after his food basket. Why would you? And then when asked, hey, yo, why would you put that out there? Well, I seen videos of people. Bitch, those shits is AI. Why would you? What is wrong with you? That bullshit leads us to Kentuckians trying to go to polling places so that they can make sure that Zohran Mamdani does not become the mayor of New York City, New York. I'm at a loss. Like, why are we here? Why are we here? Why are we here? When I told y'all this broke my goddamn heart to say, America's literacy is sinking. We're not reading enough books. We're not reading enough newspapers. We're not able to discern truth from fiction. As funny as it is for me to play that video, we are not doing well when it comes to people being intelligent. We have dumbed ourselves down so bad that people are just dumb for no reason now. Perfect example. Here's a perfect example. Morning, King Shep. Perfect example. Why can't people distinguish between socialism and communism? Good morning, Anna. Why can't people distinguish between communism and socialism? Yeah, Mississippi had 2 Democrats win last night too. I want y'all to understand this. We practice socialism right now. Right now. Here's an example. Here's an example. How many of y'all have ever had to pay money to the firefighters if they come to your house? How many of y'all have ever had to come out of your pocket to have a firefighter or the firefighters come to your house and put out a fire? You never have. That's called socialism. As much as I dislike the way they operate, how many of y'all have ever had to come out of your pocket to pay for police to come to your house? You haven't. That is socialism. It's in the name Social Security. Yet for some goddamn reason, when you bring up the benefits of socialism, mouth breathers think you're talking about communism, and they still don't know what the hell it means. For everybody that hates paying taxes in this country, don't want to pay taxes at all, right? Let me ask you a question. How them roads gonna get fixed? How's that bridge gonna get fixed? When you drive your car into a pothole and you're cussing, you be like, God damn it, somebody should fix that. If we were just talking about ideals like capitalism, socialism, and communism, I wouldn't even have this problem. I would not even have this problem. But that's not what we're talking about. That's not. Ladies and gentlemen, here is something that will break your heart, and I do not give a shit. If the far left was really in control, every one of us would have universal goddamn health care. Auntie Hippie, I know that the reason they silence you is because they know you're going to come in and read their ass for filth. Of course they silence you. If the far left of this country was in charge, we would have universal health care, free college education, universal health care. I mean, not health care, but daycare. You, whatever job you work at, you would have a dividend from the work you put into the company. I might have Magpie. Remind me what she said. If the far left was truly in charge, we would have universal basic income. You see, all those other countries, first off, let me start right here. They keep bringing up Venezuela as a socialist country because that is the bad. And that was really actually a dictatorship, if you really want to be honest. They never bring up Scandinavia. They never bring up Norway. They never bring up Germany. They never bring up South Korea. They never bring up England. They never bring up Canada because all of those countries have some sort of socialism in them and they work. Again, if we were simply talking about the merits of economic policy, capitalism, socialism, and communism, I would not have a problem with these people. But that's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. We are living with ignorant ass people. And I guarantee you, raise your hand. Raise your hand for this one. Did y'all realize how dumb some of y'all family members were until Trump showed up? Did y'all have any idea? If you are just now realizing that you had some of the stupidest sons of bitches in your family right now, raise your hand. My hand's up. There's no goddamn. I didn't realize some of these people that I thought were some highly intelligent human beings are dumber than a bag of cat shit on a boat with no goddamn skipper just spinning around in a damn hurricane. I did not realize how goddamn dumb some of the people I know are. I was in the Army, right? I was in the Army with a guy. He was a rocker and conservative Republican, right? Hated Obama. This son of a bitch came to work. And of course, he's got a big old pickup truck. I ain't gonna say his name. Morning, Ram. How's the things going down in Jamaica? You guys good over there? Are they starting to clean up a little bit down there, Ram? I just want to make sure you, the fam, and everybody over there is safe. So the bumper sticker he had on the back of this lifted truck, because of course he did, said, "I'll keep my guns, my God, and my freedom. You can keep the change." Change was in quotation marks. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that man voted for Donald Trump. None. I have no doubt in my mind that particular man voted for Donald Trump. But he's also the guy that walked into a damn, you know how they have shoot houses. When you're practicing back when we were kicking indoors in Iraq and Afghanistan, you had to practice in a shoot house. You didn't shoot any goddamn thing. You had blanks, but it was still practice. This dumbass kicked in the door, fell over a damn chair, and broke broke two of his fingers. So karma may not get there when you want it to, but the bitch is always on time. Michael Pruitt said, I would like to point out that my mother married my sister's boyfriend. Hey, Michael. Michael. I'm gonna just give you that one because that shit hurt my feelings. Here, have another one. Just yo, Michael Pruitt. Michael Pruitt said it wasn't me. I would like to point out that my mother married my sister's boyfriend. So, yo. Exactly, Shell's Heart. He whooped his own ass. Kicked in the door, ran right over one of the chairs. Hey, Ram, we're going to make sure we celebrate your birthday. Listen, he kicked in the door, ran in, he didn't look at all. There was a goddamn love seat. He fell over the goddamn love seat and fell and broke 2 of his goddamn fingers. So I have no doubt that man voted for Donald Trump. And again, there might have been some smart people who really thought Donald Trump was going to change things, and he didn't. I get that. I understand, fool me once, shame on me. I mean, you get it. But 3 times? Do y'all know this man just said on 60 Minutes he has no plan for health care? He said that. Wasn't me. Him say that. Him Ali over there. Where's that? Over there. He said it. Do you have a plan for health care? No. And yet, he is still being treated like a genius by dumb people. The kind of dumb people that will listen to this man, read his True Social rants, which, by the way, I don't know if there's ever been a more useless app than True Social. I'm sorry. Angry might laugh at this one. True Social is the Sega Dreamcast of social media applications. Once the red ring of death shows up, that bitch ain't worth shit. That shit ain't worth shit. So as soon as the red ring of death shows up, bitch, you might as well just use that shit as a paperweight. That's True Social. And this man, he types in all caps like he's yelling. Sir, that's not how words work, sir. Hey, you know what's crazy? I have a chance to buy a Sega Dreamcast for $125 at a place I get my comic books from. And every time I look at it, I'm like, it ain't even gonna be worth it. Don't get me wrong, I love the Sega Dreamcast. It has some great games on it, but once that bitch dies, listen. The boy bird walks with every time you play on the Sega Dreamcast. The boy bird is like, bitch, one day, you're going to hit that power button. Ain't going to be no power anywhere. I will come and take the soul. Oh, my bad. The Xbox 360 had the red ring of death. How did you know a Sega Dreamcast was dead? What was it that it did? It did something. But anywho, this man types it. Yes, Rice. Blue Wave. This man typed in all caps everything he can talk of, everything he could think of about Zoran Mamdani. Then him, JD Vance, that Day Vampire, Stephen Miller, everybody put their push between Andrew Cuomo and De Silva, the Mr. Red Beret guardian angel ass, and they both lost. But the problem is, the people of Kentucky thought they could go into their Kentucky voting booths and vote for the mayor of New York City. What the fuck? You have people. Oh, Silva. Thank you, Taz. You have people on camera thinking about shooting you if you try to steal their groceries. Where did they get this from? An AI generated video. Are you out of your gut? Obviously, criminality is different than when I was growing up. The F do I know? Back in the day, you didn't tell nobody you was going to do a goddamn crime. There was no tweeting when you was getting ready to rob somebody. Hey, yo, we getting ready to get it in. Let me go ahead and put out this tweet. If you over here, 3838 Oak Tree Lane, bitch, we coming in to rob the place. Yo! Criminality is different now. Criminality is a little bit different than what it was when I was growing up. Wolfie said, it's okay. It's okay. People in Kentucky just forgot what state they were in. Take that, Wolfie. When I was growing up, snitches got stitches. But apparently in this newfangled day, you give your own stitches, so therefore you ain't got to give too many when you snitch on your damn self. That OTS woman with the elephant, this bitch is so wrong. I sometimes wonder, how does she get out of bed? I do. Like, she's on the wrong side of everything. Everything. Every time you see her, here's some shit that ain't really happening. And I'm going to tell you right now, F around so I can go to jail, because I'm telling you, I'm about to bust a cap in your ass. Hey, lady, excuse me.
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
You have entirely too much dip on your damn chip. Darnell, good morning, brother. Like, who self-snitches in 20? Well, never mind. But that leads me back to what I was saying. These are not intellectual titans. These aren't the smartest people in the room. These are some of the dumbest sons of bitches you ever seen in your life. The fact that the Kentucky Secretary of State had to put out a memo saying, to my fellow Kentuckians, what kind of shit is that? I was just suspended for something. Okay. All right. See, this is their bullshit. TikTok does this to me all the goddamn time. So now my live was suspended over on TikTok for what? I have no idea. Let's see. Where is it? Violent behaviors and criminal activities. Bitch, I didn't do any of that, dumbass. All right, I am submitting an appeal. Just hold on. This is about the most ridiculous shit I ever seen in my goddamn life. TikTok always does this. So I'm gonna get off of there. Yeah. TikTok literally just banned my goddamn live. For what? I didn't even talk about nothing. So I'm waiting. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do you one better. Screw it. I'll do you one better. I'm going to the backup. Don't even worry about it. Hey, Smoking Hot, I'm going to the backup. So just start telling people. I'm going to the goddamn backup. Ain't no goddamn way in hell. Ain't no goddamn way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. I'm getting ready to go to my backup, the Sound of Coffee backup. So again, I say, these are some of the stupidest sons of bitches on the planet. These people are dumber than a bag of hammers. And if it wasn't bad enough that they're that goddamn dumb, it's the fact that they're happy about it. That I Michael Pruitt. Michael. Hey, take this, man.
Kobe.
Take that, Kobe. Apparently, someone at 3838 Oak Tree had some concern. Oh, shit. Michael. Goddamn hilarious, man. Oh, I don't care what you say. That's hilarious. If this shit. Yep. It's still suspended. All right, that's fine. I'm going over to my other account. I don't care. Michael Pruitt is. Listen, Michael Pruitt hit that shit from the ocean.
Kobe.
But don't y'all think it's kind of effed up that these people are as dumb as they are and we still got to be around them? Or is it just me? Am I the problem? I might be the problem. I'm the problem. Like, is that it? Is it that? Are we truly in this problem right now because of that? Of course they didn't appeal my approval. Yeah, of course. See, there they go. Not approved. La. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. When can I go live again? 10/8/2025 at 8:39 a.m. Today is what? The 5th. So I got 3 days. It's a 3-day ban. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I have my backup. So for the next 3 days, if you want to catch me on TikTok, you'll have to catch me over on The Sound of Coffee. Hey, McLovin, you ain't never lied. McLovin, you ain't never lied. Baby, you ain't never lied. Edo's in the building. Good morning, Edo. You ain't never lied. TikTok is so pro-Trump now, it ain't even goddamn funny. But again, we're going to talk about it. Give me a second. Because that, too, in and of itself is a problem. That, in and of itself, is a problem. I don't care that you're a dumbass. What I do care about is that you're a dumbass and allowed to be a dumbass. And then when people correct you, we're the ones that are in the problem. We're the problem. Make that shit make sense. Hey, big sis, I'm going over to The Sound of Coffee backup. I need y'all to make that make sense to me. When the hell did it become sexy to platform ignorance? When the hell did it become a sexy thing to platform ignorant ass shit? When did that happen? See, it's not these dumbass people. It's not these dumbass people. It's not. It's the enablers of these dumbass people. That's where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. These dumbass people are allowed to say shit. They're allowed to do shit. Thank you. It's not that it's sexy, it's profitable. Thank you, Ghost Snapper. Thank you. Because it is. It is profitable. Annabelle with the $5 super chat. We need to put birth control and aphrodisiac so they don't reproduce. We'll still be happy. God damn. Hey. Annabelle.
Kobe.
Go on, take that. Go, you can have that. Go on, take that right there. That's yours. Oh, my goodness. But again, these people are platformed. Thank you. Laffy Taffy hit another one.
Kobe.
You can have that, Kobe, too. It's not that you're dumb. People care that you choose to stay dumb. That's my problem. That is my problem. That is that's the biggest problem that I have. It's not the fact that you're ignorant. Listen, I am ignorant to a lot of things. Like, I don't know nothing about nuclear fission. I don't. I'm not going to sit up and lie. I know absolutely nothing about nuclear fission. But if I wanted to learn about nuclear fission, if I wanted to learn about it, I'd ask. Speaking of birth control, this program is presented to you by Struggle Love Condoms, Self Love Lube, Bohap Lax, and Swole Me Cruise. For viewers like you, thank you. God damn it, Edo. Be like you when I grow up, Edo. Be just like you when I grow up. Playboy, Playboy! Candy Poo's in the building. All right. It's not that these people are stupid. That is the problem. It's not. You want to know what the real true problem is? That they stay this way and are platformed for it. I want you to make no mistake about it. Until we make being smart a sexy thing, we will continue to be here. We will. What movie? Oh, the boy at burst from Damien Omen 2. In the first three bodies that got killed, that got offed. The first three bodies that got offed, that bird did it. Thanks for the Kobe. Big fan of yours, by the way. I was worried when you left TikTok, but I'm glad to see you're okay. Thank you, Laffy Taffy. I appreciate you being here. I do. Again, it is not the fact that you're ignorant. It's the fact that you choose to be ignorant and encourage other people to live in that ignorance as well. NYC Playboy with the $20 super chat. An awesome off-year election last night. NYC, Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and GA. I love it. Hey, so do I, Playboy. So do I. I will give you the first sign that you're dealing with an ignorant person. Because there are telltale signs that you're dealing with an ignorant ass person. Okay? Here's the first one. If their morality starts with Democrat versus Republican. Let me tell y'all something. And I mean this with everything in me. I don't mess with bad people. I just don't. Yeah, it got reported. Jonathan, it got reported for violent behavior or some shit. I don't screw around. I don't talk to, nor do I mess around with people that harm other people. Whether it's you physically harming your wife or your husband or your kids, your elderly, whatever, you can stay away from me. Go over there. I don't want to talk to you. If you have done something heinous to a woman or a man or a child or an elderly person or somebody with disabilities, go over there. I don't want to talk to you. Okay? I don't want to talk to you. Now, notice I did not use any political affiliation when I said that. I didn't say Democrat. I didn't say Republican. I don't mess around with bad people. If you are a piece of shit person and you choose to stay a piece of shit person, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't. These people will forgive based on political affiliation. These people will forgive. Can we not to the building? Good morning, beautiful. These people will literally make excuses for someone as long as they're on their side of the political aisle. Do you know what kind of heartless bitch you have to be to have that happen? You come up and tell me you just unalived the whole family. We're not going out for beers, bitch. You gotta go. Bro, I don't want to see you until the trial happens. I don't want to talk to you. Go over there. Don't even breathe over here or leave any DNA because I wasn't responsible for it, bitch. Go over there. Go over there. Wait, go to jail. And that has no political affiliation. None. That has absolutely no political affiliation. None. If you do something effed up, please go over there. Go over there while I look. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? Hey, yo, man, I just took out a whole family. What, to dinner? Nah, I took them out. They sleeping with Jesus. Oh, word? Hey, man, go over in the corner right quick. I got to make this phone call. Hold on. 911. Excuse me, police. This man done took out a whole goddamn family. Next thing you know, I'm dead ass. I ain't playing with you. Look how hard these people are riding. Look how hard these people are riding after Trump got his 34 felonies. They were turning themselves into them Domino's pretzel knots to try to justify that shit. They was over there, but it wasn't real felonies. What? They wasn't felonies you could see. Excuse me. Well, Obama got some felonies. Where? These people out of their goddamn minds. The grab by the meow tape. Oh, that's locker room talk. As a man, as a horn dog, as a grown-ass adult who has been in locker rooms from around this goddamn planet, none of us have ever talked like that in a locker room. Sorry, I was in a locker room with a bunch of cooks that were crooks, and they never talked like that. Oh my God, I'm glad to get no. Who says that? Well, it's just locker room talk. What locker room? In hell? What are you talking about? But that is what they do. That's how you know you are dealing with one of these dumbass people. Because their morality is based on their politics. My morality is not. The second way you can understand that these people are ignorant is the what about them. Well, what about them? Let me tell y'all something. If you commit a crime, I'm not holding your hand to go to jail, bitch. I'm not. I don't. Okay, 12. I might mispronounce your name, bro. But she's like, or Thomas, they'll say, well, if he was convicted, why isn't he in jail? It's like, because white privilege. And it's true. The second way you will know that you are dealing with a dumbass person is the what about her. Listen, let me tell y'all, let me describe to y'all the what about her, okay? The what about her is the tallest short person you ever seen in your life. Oh, don't worry about it, Rice. It's cool. It's cool. The what about her is the tallest short person you ever met in your life. They are a dichotomy. Okay? They have things that exist in the same place at the same time. Anthony, they just blocked my stuff till the 8th. So I'm over here on my backup. But the what about her is a dichotomy walking around in shoes. It's almost as if you screw up, you want me in the room with you while you screwing up so that we both can look nasty. Nah, son, I'm good. Hey, you know you voting for a candidate that stole all the money from a cancer fund. But what about a Biden, bitch? Oh, whoa.
Whoa, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
Hold on. No. There's no what about it for that, okay? There isn't. Hey, no. Hey, you know your man cheated on every wife he ever had and then married the mistresses. But what about a Biden? But what about him? What the? These people talk about being censored, being canceled, yet for 4 years, they were censoring and canceling themselves. Because instead of saying F Joe Biden like any normal person would do, what did they say? What did they say? What did they say? Let's go, Brandon. Every Brandon in America felt great. Like every Brandon on the face of the earth was like, I'm so glad these people are rooting for me. Like, you know, this when they kept saying that, I kept saying, I miss Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son. Let's go, Brandon. I really wish he could. I do. I wish so badly he could. I miss him. Like, every Brandon in the world was like, why are they cheering for me? I didn't even do anything. You imagine that? Morning, Sigrid, you sexy fine, you. The Striking Vikings in the building. Every Brandon was like, yo, people are rooting for me, and I didn't even realize it. What do you mean? And they show a video. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. But these are the same people that go, oh my God, cancel culture means I can't say what I want to say. Why are you censoring your damn self, dummy? Jamila's like, Brandon Ingram from the NBA is from my hometown. Hey, when you see him, tell him, let's go, Brandon. They censor themselves. We don't do it. They do it. They censor themselves. That's the second way you will know that you're dealing with an ignorant ass person. The whatabouter. What about her? Bitch, no what about her? No. Third way you will know. Third way you will know that you're dealing with a dumbass person, a dumb MAGA, is they are telling you something is happening, but they'll tell you they heard it from their friend from someplace told them that this was happening. Whoever it was that gave out the lie that the United States spent $400 billion on feeding illegal immigrants, find them and send them home. I genuinely believe if you say that out loud in front of people, you should go to jail. That is toxic sludge of factual information. I think as soon as that happened, you listen. Olivia Benson should come arrest you because now you have assaulted me, ma'am or sir. You got to go to jail for that. I'll tell you right now, they're out here feeding. They're taking my tax dollars to the tune of $400 billion and feeding illegals. Biden did it. Where'd you get it from? Well, a friend of mine. Go to jail. Go to jail. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Don't get $200. Go to jail. Go to jail. Do y'all remember when they were saying that people they knew were dying from the vaccine, and then when you asked them who died from that vaccine, the first thing they said is, well, a friend of mine told me. Oh, no, your friend also told you to go take your ass to jail. Go to jail. Go over there. Go to jail. They always know some shit that they made up. Morning, Kimmy. They always know some shit that they pulled right out of their ass. But then when you break it down on their ass, the first thing they tell you is, well, it wasn't me. It was a friend of mine. What's your friend name? Well, he knew a person that it happened to. Hey, you know what I know? I'm telling you right now, go to jail. These people think there are 30 million illegals in the United States. These people think there are 30 million illegals in the United States. They thought that Joe Biden turned the southern border into a Walmart door that you just got to walk in and everybody gets in free. Merv said, I just think about Kendra's peekaboo every time you make a good point. They like, huh? That's what they do. That's what they do. And it is that level of stupidity That is breeding. That's the part that scares me. I'm sorry. MAGA is having sex and they're creating children. And those children are being raised in this toxic level of dumbass. No, absolutely no, I'm sorry. No. They are out here breeding, and the first thing they tell their kids is, Donald Trump knows where Candy Mountain is. Huh? How does he know?
It's a Leo Pleurodon, Charlie. Magical Leo Pleurodon. It's gonna guide our way to Candy Mountain.
Donald Trump is a Leo Pleurodon. My big brother is in the building. Chaos, I want you to know I apologize. I should have been singing about your birthday from the rooftops because you are my big brother. And I sang yesterday, but I did not sing on the day of your birth. That is my fault, and I apologize. Know that I love you. Please, I want you to hear me and look at me when I say this. Know that I love you. Know that I am proud to be your little brother. And know that no matter what happens, through thick and thin, no matter what, I got you because I know you got me. So I apologize for not giving you the flowers that you so richly deserved on the day of your birth. Please charge that to my head and not my heart, and know that I love you. I always have, and I always will. And I am proud to be your little brother. So. I want y'all to think about this for a second. I really want y'all to think about this for a second. We're never going to get rid of the MAGA movement. The MAGA movement and C19 have one thing in common. We'll never get rid of it. We will never get rid of it. And the reason we will never get rid of it is because it has been platformed. It has been elevated. It has been highlighted. When you have news organizations like CNN and MSNBC to believe in this both sides bullshit, that's why you know they will never go anywhere. Because on CNN, here's something. Watch. Fire is hot. There's no disputing this. Fire is hot. So see, it was Wolfie, it was Chaos's, and I forgot to celebrate, so I was apologizing. Right? Hold on. Johnson said they still say their favorite color is 3. Sir. Ma'am, sir.
Kobe.
Now I can't get that out of my head. Just
Kobe.
gonna take that Kobe. I can't get this out of my head now. Man said they'll still say their favorite color is 3. It's funny as shit. What's your favorite color? 3. But if I tell you fire is hot, we're on CNN, America's #1 news source, blah, 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 right? And they go, here today for this debate, we have Thomas Bishop, who is going to talk about fire being hot. And the person who's going to disagree with him is Random MAGA. That's what we call him, Random MAGA, okay? Random MAGA. So, Thomas, what is your premise? Fire is hot. If you put your hand in it, you will get burned. I beg to differ. You see, I have a friend who has told me that fire is cold. Where are you pulling this fact out? I'm just saying, I heard it from a person that said fire is cold. And here comes CNN. Well, both sides have equal merits and we have to weigh both sides. Bitch, are you out of your goddamn mind? How? How are we arguing whether or not fire is hot? Hot. And they will let that go out. So now you have half of Americans, or over half of Americans, going, hey, you know, that Thomas Bishop guy on CNN was right as hell. Fire's hot as shit. How do you think we barbecue? With heat. And then you have a minority of people in America going, that was fake news. That was fake news. We all know that fire's cold. And then they come on TikTok panels, on lives, telling you that fire is cold. No matter what charts and facts, you could pull an entire history of fire from Prometheus till now, square out of your ass. It can still smell like booty cheeks. And they're still going to go, it's fake news. How is it fake? There are Christians that don't act like Christ. Like I told y'all, there are dichotomies. There are Christians that don't act like Christ. They love the freedom of speech except when it's speech they don't like. They think the Second Amendment was brought down by God, but there's too much violence in the black community with guns, with pew-pews. They believe in freedom of the government not telling them anything, but they also believe the government should tell you, a woman, what to do with her body. And now you can add that there are people from Kentucky that think they can vote for the mayor of New York City, New York. They want it both ways. They want to have their cake and poop in it too. That's what they want. That's what they want. The question I have, and this goes out to everybody that isn't this dumb subsection of human beings in the United States, is why? Morning Swords, I love your face too. Why do we continue to talk to them? Why do we continue? Like, what? Why? Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. One of them dumbasses just walked in. Dr. Holiday, Thomas married a white girl. Oh, no. Oh, no. The secret is out. This woman I've been with for 20 goddamn years, over 20 goddamn years, is Caucasian. You know what else is Caucasian? That ejectocito. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'll be talking about. I never have to search for these people. They find me. Now, why exactly are we talking to these people? You know, Donald Trump will die. He's going to unalive. One day, Mahalia and the Boatberg gonna catch him. Hey, what King Chef, you and them AI pictures of Donald Trump on the toilet with Mahalia Jackson and a crow in the bathroom, dog. Yo. After I said that, I think it was a show like a couple of months ago. And I said that, right? I go on TikTok, all of a sudden I'm being tagged. Like, tag? What is this? It's King Chef. NFL bloopers. And you also married these nuts. Like, I mean, what do you want? What do you want, buddy? Hey, y'all, guess what? That dried up husk of a Marlboro Red 100 is back. He's got 300 goddamn accounts. He's gonna keep coming in going, Tom is married to a white girl, and I don't give a shit. What are you coming in here for? That's it. They ain't got to. Again, dumb people have to bring smart people down. Dumb people. There he goes. Brother E, my brother, Professor Moriarty, the leader of the Outcast Nation and a founding member of the Villains Guild, is in the building. I'm going to say something, E. You can go ahead and get the tears ready. You can go ahead and get the tears ready. There will never be a beef between you and I. Never. You will always be a member of the Villains Guild. Always. I hope that I'm allowed to be a member of the Outcast Nation. But understand something. There will never be a beef between you and I, E. Never. You are my brother. You are my friend. And I love you. I have always told you that you have leadership potential. I'm glad to see that you have started something that you lead. I'm proud of you. You're serious, of course. Outcast Nation member, no problem. I'm humbled by that, E. We, you and I, started this. You will always be a part of it. You're a founder. Always. You are a founder. Rebuilding is going to take time. But I want you there. I want you to be a part of it. Because without you, I can't do it right. You once told me I should lead, and I told you I wouldn't. Now I am. And it's kind of lonely up there. So I need the person who I met over, well, a little under 5 years ago. I need that person. The person that will always tell me what's right from wrong. You're my second until I'm not the leader of this. I hope to simply just be a member of the Outcast Nation, but just know there will never be a beef between you and I. Ever. You will be my brother until one buries the other. And I love you. I'm so goddamn proud of you. I am very, very proud of you. Please remember that. It is not wrong. What? Wait a minute. If you two quit tagging each other in shenanigans, that's what we do. We're two old Gen X dudes. That's what we are. We sometimes tend to, we tag each other in bullshit. But that's between Chaos, E, Angry, Gambit, Dave, Tiger Bomb. I'm too old to try to hold on to that dumbass masculinity. I'm sorry. I am too old. My brother Rocky is literally the best man I have ever known, and I have no problem saying that. I have no problem saying that my brother is a better man than me. None at all. You see, change only comes when you embrace it. It only comes when you embrace it. For years, I never told my brother I loved him. He'll tell you, we had a conversation about the shit. We never talked about the things that were going on in our head and our heart. And then one day, we just did. We opened up, and there was a lot of tears. And I let my brother know I would stop. What's going on, Conscious? I told my brother I would stop calling him my little brother. Because he's not little, he's a man. And that's the day I also told him, out of all the men I've ever met in my life, the admirals, the governors, the sergeant majors, the generals, you are the best man I've ever known. And I mean that. I mean that. If you ask me when I have dementia, who is the greatest man I've ever known, I will still say it is my brother Robert. Rocky, the Saint, El Santo, whatever you want to call him. He is still, without question, the greatest man I've ever known. And I will also say, honestly and openly, that my brother is a better man than me. I look up to him. Life's too short, kids. Life's way too short to hold on to this idea that you cannot show love to your brothers. If you're a white guy and you got a friend that's been your friend since y'all were kids, tell that man you love him. Say it to him. When you guys are out there hunting or whatever the hell, go out there and say it. Hey, man, I love you. I love you. If you got a brother that y'all play basketball and y'all hang out and shit, tell that man you love him. Tell him that. Show love. Be vulnerable. Open up. I got no problem saying to Chaos, I'm proud to be his little brother. None. I have no problem whatsoever. I have no problem telling Angry, hey, man, we fam. We family. We watch out for each other. We got each other's back. I love you. I got no problem whatsoever telling E, I'm proud of you. I'm so goddamn proud of you. And I love you. Got nothing to lose. My ego stays in place. The bitch is bigger than this goddamn shed if you really want to be honest about it. I had a rough therapy session yesterday. A rough one. Because I admitted something in therapy yesterday that I don't think I've ever said out loud to anyone. I'm not going to get into it here because, you know, it's a morning show. Y'all don't need to hear all that shit. But I will say this. The love that I feel and the love that I have is real. There's nothing fake about it. I don't do a goddamn thing anymore for clout, for notoriety, for coins or super chats. I don't do any of that anymore. The last remnants of that person is sitting in 2 tough boxes in this office. 2. What you see before you is 5 years of deconstruction. What you see before you is 5 years of facing up to my own fears. Hurting because my family split up after my mother passed away. The ache of a son for his parents who are no longer here. The fear of being a good husband. Not a husband, not a provider, just a good husband. The love that I have for my wife, who is my best friend. The overwhelming joy I have at my 8 children. And the double amount of love I have for my grandkids. This is 5 years of work, kids. 5. 5 years of breaking myself down, of facing my horrible, piss poor choices. The shit ain't been cool. Please understand this. This shit ain't been good at all. You know what it feels like to face yourself? I told my therapist yesterday that my mind is my greatest opponent because it knows me. It understands me. It is me. I've had to face that bitch. I've had to face that bitch. But I did, and I do every day. I told y'all, I got one job now, to leave the world better than it was when I got here. I don't see a long old life. If I get it, hey, that's a bonus. That's a bonus. But I got one job now: to leave the world better than it was when I got here. I am going to pick people and put people in my life that do not mean me well. I am going to neglect the conversations I should have had with other people. I'm going to misrepresent things. I'm going to screw up shit. But every day y'all see me in front of this camera, that means it's the day that I get to try again. I told y'all, every morning, either physically or mentally, I flip a coin. So far, every day, it has landed on stay. And that is my job now. That is my job. Myself and E built the Villains Guild for those who have never had a voice and nobody gave a shit about them. Because guess what? They need that. We're talking about dumbass people in the world right now. Who's going to stand up to them? Who's going to stand up for the people that have to be trampled while these dumbass people continue to mess up things for all of us? Somebody has to. And we ain't going to be liked. We're not going to be liked. And it's okay. I expect to not be liked. Put it all on me. I don't care. See, monsters don't like it when other monsters bite you. Hey, leggy lady, it's the backup, the Sound of Coffee backup. See, monsters don't like it when other monsters show up. They don't. I've been told that I'm evil. I have hate in my heart. It's only because I am playing by the rules they set. I'm a prick, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Because if you're mad at me, you're not picking on the trans kid or the non-binary kid. If you're picking on me, you're not going after black women. If all your hate is directed towards me, then that means that a woman can live her life the way she wants to. That men get a chance to deconstruct that toxic shit that we were taught and become better men. Because y'all can focus on me. I'm a big ass target. I talk about these dumbass people not because y'all don't already know this, but I want to bring you guys a different perspective. Chantel, I appreciate that. She said, you are not evil, not by a long shot, Thomas. But that's my job, to stand in the breach. That is my job, to stand in the breach. I don't make a lot of money off of this job. This, running the radio station, don't make a lot of money off of it. I can tell you that one. I don't make a lot of money. But it wasn't about that in the first place. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. When you have held your mother's hand after she's gone, none of this other shit matters. When you've spent 5 minutes in a room with the form that used to be your mother, and you speak to her, none of this other shit matters. When you had to hold in the sorrow you feel just so that you can do what your mother taught you to do, you will understand how meaningless all of this is. I rode in the hearse with my mom. I was her knight. She was my queen. And I rode with her because I did not want to leave my queen alone. Not until she got to her final resting place. I was the first one. I was at the head. And I was the one that laid her remains so that they would be interred into eternity. I don't like stupid people. I cannot stand dumb people. And the reason I can't stand dumb people is because the knowledge to make your life better is out there. You choose not to find it. You choose not to find it. You make the conscious choice to be ignorant and bold. When there's so much information out there, you choose to be racist. When there is so much you don't know, so many cultures you've never experienced, so many people who you've never met, you pack on and pack on and pack on stereotypes, not really getting to the person that is there. I love y'all. There's very few of y'all I have met in real life, but I love you nonetheless. Not because you come here, not because you gift coins and shit like that. I do because you are a fellow traveler in this thing called life. But could you imagine being a fellow traveler in a world with so much beauty, so much knowledge, so much information, so many ways to enrich your life, and saying, nah? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Leggy lady, my deepest condolences. Just know that she loves you. She always has, and she always will. Could you imagine that? Imagine. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to cook. And a restaurant, an Indian restaurant opens up down the street. A Chinese restaurant opens up down the street. A Japanese steakhouse, a Korean barbecue. They all open up around you. And your dumb ass sits up and says, nah, I don't eat foreign food. Bitch, you don't know how to cook. Chris Lotus, that's a goddamn lie. Chris, let me look into the camera. Chris Lotus, that's a goddamn lie. You deserve love. You deserve kindness. You deserve kindness, sir. You do. And I'm sorry, you a coffee bean. Around here, all we got is love. We got love, soundboards, and ejectocito, cuz. You deserve love, Chris. Embrace it. The only people that do not deserve to be here are the ones that come after y'all. Not me. I don't give a shit. Come for me. I am a grown man. I am built for this shit. But not you. Not a single one of you. If anybody walked their ass in here and insulted any of you, they're going to have some problems. If Angry, Taz, Chaos, and Jess don't get their bitch ass out of here, I will ride their ass like a pterodactyl, bringing the Constitution to white people with buckle shoes, bitch. I understand, Chris. I've been there. Nobody messes with y'all. Nobody. I won't hear it. Y'all can kiss my ass. Y'all won't hear it here. Goddamn coffee beans are stupid. You goddamn, you can blow me. Out of here. Out of here. Bring your ass in here and talk your shit. Let the NWA 4 Horsemen get a hold of that ass. They're gonna block you, they're gonna bitch at you, and then they're gonna tell you in no unsimple terms, have a bowl of
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
I'm not, oh, I forgot. Never forget B-Seth and Coco. I think this show should just be called The Coco Show featuring Thomas. Featuring the sound of coffee, because Coco is the shit. Chaos loves Coco. Argue with your mama. But could you imagine living in a world and not wanting to explore? Not being curious? Like, how many times can you go out and pop a deer? Oh no, the deer's here. Time to pop it. Bangy, bangy, bangy. Oh, look, the deer is thing. We gonna have us some venison. Hey, bitch, did you ever want to go, like, I don't know, find out where the deer come from and go to another country with deer in it or something? Like, I never understood I never understood the pursuit of riches. And if that's the only thing you want to do, you have billions of dollars in the banks. How many Lamborghini Diablos can you possibly own? How many Philip Pelic watches can you buy? How many houses can you buy? How many? How many times can you give money to a politician just so that you can get a tax cut to get more money? You are living a life of opulence, but there's nothing in it. It's like a big ass house filled with a bunch of trinkets and nobody can get into the bitch. I got a 15-bedroom mansion. I put everything I love in it. Can you get in it? No, I really can't because it's blocking the door. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, how many times? And then when you are poor and dumb, you miss out on so much beauty. So much. You miss out on so much love. Understand, love is not pretty. The bitch ain't never been pretty. She is not pretty. But you work hard at her. And you find different ways to fall in love with yourself, with the woman or man that's with you, with the kids, with the world. With the world, kids. The world. That is where stupidity bothers me the most. That right there is it.
Why?
Why would you live on a planet and live a life and never have a heart for knowledge? Why would you do that? The first time I went to Korea, I was just blown away. I was absolutely blown away. Even the dirtiest parts of Korea were beautiful to me. You know, they have kimchi pots. Kimchi pots. The only reason I don't have a kimchi pot right now is because of how large they were. I'm talking about a goddamn pot is about that big. And they would just have them just stacked up against the wall. The speed of South Korea. I always said you could spend years in South Korea and never see its true face. You see what they want you to see, which is fascinating to me. It is fascinating to me. Come to America, everybody real face is on, but everybody want to try to act like they hiding the bitch. They are playing the worst game of hide and seek I ever seen in my goddamn life. It's like they're playing Where's Waldo in a closed-in white room. He's right there. You can see him. The goddamn poker with the stripes and shit. How could you ever want to live in some place and not know about it? Kentuckians went to the polls to try to vote for the mayor of New York City because they were dumb and a dumber man told them that's what was happening. It was the worst case of telephone I ever seen in my goddamn life. I don't like Zohran Mamdani, and I want him to be mayor of New York City. You heard him. We got to go out and vote and make sure Mamdani ain't the mayor of New York City. Are we in New York City? Absolutely not. Then why are we going? Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? We are in Kentucky. You voting for the mayor of New York City. Our politics are games to some people. Texas decided to redistrict for no other reason than the fact that Greg Abbott wanted them to. They had no other reason to redistrict. None. And it was like, yo, morning, Moose. They were like, yo, we going to redistrict. Bitch, what? What? Huh? Whoa, wait a minute. We going to do what?
Oh, brother, whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip. So
naturally, the largest state in the union said, yeah, you going to do it, we going to do it too. Everybody's like, oh, I can't believe California's doing it. But where was you at in Texas? These nuts. What are you talking about? Oh, can we not? You didn't hear? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. For all of you who came in a little bit late, let me play something to you that my wife woke me up with. CPAP on, she taps me on the shoulder. I'm still asleep. She goes, hey, yo. Or she's like, Thomas, you got to see this. You ain't going to believe it. So for those of you who weren't here when we played it earlier, allow me to play it again. Here we go. Hold on.
Secretary of State in Kentucky had to make a post explaining to the people of Kentucky that they cannot cast a vote for the mayor of New York City or the governor in Virginia because they were calling in asking why their polling place was closed. Now, this has actually cleared up something for me personally because I couldn't wrap my head around why someone in Kentucky or in Oklahoma was so pressed about the mayor in New York City that wasn't going to impact their life in the slightest. And this kind of cleared that up for me. It actually makes a lot of sense now. They thought that Zohran Mamdani might have some governing power over them in Kentucky.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I sincerely hope y'all are laughing. I know I kind of went a little bit with the emotions and the love and everything. Please laugh. I need y'all to laugh. Come on, laugh. Everybody, come on. Get some kikis in the bitch. I need some kikis. I need to see a whole lot of laughing, crying faces. I need to see that. Because the Secretary of State for the state of Kentucky had to tell Kentuckians that they could not vote for the mayor of New York City or the governor of the state of Virginia. Hey, Mamdani may win mayor of New York City. We're going to do something about it here in Kentucky. They run into the polls to stop Mamdani from being mayor of New York City in Kentucky. Which brings me back to what I was talking about. One of the reasons I talk about not being curious about the world is because when you are not curious about something, you become dumb as shit. The Secretary of State of the state of Kentucky had to tell Kentuckians they could not vote for the governor of Virginia or the mayor of New York City. That is the stupidity. That is not being curious about things. Magpie, you know curiosity's never been a bad thing. My wife woke me. I really want you to understand. I got woke up to that. I woke up with this dumbass shit. Not a phone Bugatti angry. I woke up to this dumb shit. About 3 weeks ago, one of the flags on Flag on the Play Friday that I gave out was for the literacy of Americans declining. And I told y'all then that broke my goddamn heart. That broke my heart. Y'all hear me? It broke my heart. My brother, co-owner of GCPR, and my good friend Jeff Kennedy is in the building. Good morning, Jeff. Jeff is a Why Wednesday. Jeff, did you know that the Secretary of State for the state of Kentucky had to tell Kentuckians that they could not vote for the mayor of New York City or the governor of Virginia? Jeff, I'm not playing. Jeff, I swear, Jeff, I'm not playing, man. Right now, Jeff is listening to this and slamming his head either on his dashboard or on his steering wheel. These people vote, have sex, and make babies. 3 things that are dangerous to all of us, okay? 3 things that are dangerous to all of us. Why? Why? Because we let a dumbass man become president of the United States. Hold on. Wait a minute, Wolfie. Hold up. What is Wolfie saying? Wolfie, Thomas Bishop, yes, I believe this year Kentucky believes that next year the Kentucky Derby will be run in Seattle next. Jesus Christ. Wolfie.
Kobe.
Wolfie, take that. Wolfie. If them people think that the Kentucky Derby is going to be ran in Seattle, Washington, man, don't do that. Don't do that, sir. Don't do that. Listen, Wolfie said that.
Kobe.
They're going to have the Kentucky Derby in Seattle, Washington. Wolfie.
Kobe.
Don't take that, man. You can have that. This is what I am talking about. I said right after the damn election that we have officially entered the Dubicon. For those of you who are new and don't know what the Dubicon is, the Dubicon is the dumbass Rubicon. When you hear somebody say that we've just passed the Rubicon, we have passed the dumbass Rubicon, or as I like to call it, the Dubicon. That is the Dubicon sound. What I am having a problem with is how close we have passed the Dubicon. Now we're trying to see if we can come up behind the damn Dubicon. Who does this? And like I said earlier, their stupidity is dangerous. Because their stupidity is the reason people are getting snatched up off the goddamn street. Because for some reason, dumbass people believe that out of a nation of 330 million people, 30 million of them are illegals. Dubicon. These people believe that the federal government spent $400 billion feeding, clothing, and taking care of illegals. Dubicon. These people believe that if you make fun of a podcaster, you should lose your job, your benefits, everything. But if you do blackface, it's just a statement. It's just a statement. We should be okay with edgy humor and dark humor. Dubicon. Dubicon. These dumbass people believe. Same people. And if you tell me I'm wrong, you're lying. Same people believed that Elon Musk was going to send them a $5,000 check from Doge. Do I even have to say it? Do I even have to say it? Dubicon. These people are on social media literally telling you that they're going to commit premeditated schnurder over some AI videos that they saw saying they were going to rob people of the Dubicon. And my problem is, why are we talking to them? Why can't they be sterilized? I said what I said. If you get your ass in front of a camera and say some shit like, I'm getting a $5,000 check from Doge, you should hear this. You got to go to jail. Like, law and order, bitch. Law and order. Come on. And we are told to make room for that. Our media tells us that we are wrong for not listening to the other side. I am a big fan of Marla Alpert on TikTok. Love Marla. She did a video. She talked about Brianna Hugh. Brianna Hugh was at the center of the Gamergate controversy. Brianna Hugh is a trans woman who thought if you listen to these goofy, transphobic human beings, you can find common ground. And then they went and did exactly what you would think a bunch of transphobes would do with a trans woman. And she comes out with this long ass thing like, my trans sisters, I think I'm wrong. No, I think your ass went to the damn Dubicon. I look at people like Coon Hat Guy, Andre Fold My Pants While I'm in them Williams, Officer Tatum, Candace Owens, the Hodge twins, them goofy black exit people. I look at all of them. When they're talking about we need to get along and talk to these people and this, that, and the goddamn third, I look at them in this place. If you think my black ass is about to sit down and talk to these goddamn stupid ass, ignorant ass, mouth breathing, knuckle dragging ass people, you have fallen and bumped your goddamn head. You might actually have to do, because I've been thinking about doing the worst Coonesians on social media, but again, with everything else I got to do, I'm finding myself not able to have the time. But you got to be out your goddamn mind if you think I'm gonna sit there and listen to these people. Oh, well, you're arrogant. You say you're better than them. I am. I am. I'm sorry, I am. Why are y'all hiding your light? Why? Why? If you know you're smarter than these stupid ass people, why are you hiding your light? Why? Tell them what they need to hear. You're an idiot. You are wasting our time. Breathing in our goddamn room, you are pissing us off. I'm gonna go out and do premeditated murder because I saw somebody in a video say they were gonna take my groceries. You know that was an AI video, right? I'm still gonna do it.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
CNN will tell us we got to listen to them because they have a different point of view. No. Here's a different point of view. I like pineapple on pizza. You don't. There's a different point of view. Here's a different point of view. You like the Sentry. I like Superman. Different point of view. Here's a different point of view. I love my Kansas City Royals. You love the New York Yankees. Different point of view. Here's what's not a different point of view. An AI video told you that they were going to come rob you of your damn groceries, and your dumb ass out here admitting you're going to do premeditated schmurder because of it.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Hey, E, Wolfie wanted me to tell you he's damn proud of you. The people that these dumbasses put up in front of you for you to elect to some sort of a seat of power. Come on. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to stand on this because it will never go away. The Republican Party thought that Herschel Walker would have made a goddamn good senator. The Republican Party looked us all in the face and said in no unsimple terms that Herschel Walker would make a good senator. Thank you, Coco. Say it one more again. Say it one more time. These people looked y'all in the face. Looked y'all in the face and said, hey, we got somebody. We got somebody that's black. We got him. Okay, really? You got somebody that's black? Okay. Who are they? Well, you know that Raphael Warnock thinks he's Martin Luther King. Hey, that's not what I asked you. Who do you got? I'm gonna tell you something. Our candidate, he's also knowing about what it's like to be black. Hey, again, one more time. Who is it that your dumb ass brought in here and you said we got somebody that's better than Raphael Warnock? Herschel Walker. The fuck are you? What? This is how you get hit in the head with this. That, and I'm not talking about this phone version. I'm talking about the real one. That's how you get hit in the mouth with Mjolnir. That's how you get hit in the face with Mjolnir. That's how. Who's your candidate? Herschel Walker. For what? U.S. Senate. Excuse me? Excuse me. Who is Herschel Walker? He a good candidate. You mean the guy that walks around with a fake ass badge that says he's a sheriff? You mean the guy whose pull-out game is disgusting? This man can't even pull out a chair from underneath the table or a car out of a garage. You mean that dude? Him, that guy, him? For real? A man so incredibly inept and stupid that he sent a woman a get well soon card the day after he took her out for a abortion. Who does? I'm going to say that again because I don't think y'all heard me. Actually, I don't think y'all heard me. I really don't think y'all heard me when I said this. This dumb bitch took a woman to one of them clinics and she got a procedure because it is her right to do. Ain't making fun of her. What I am making fun of the fact is the next day he sent her a check for the amount of the procedure in a get well soon card. And then when the woman produced the check and the card, he said, I ain't do it. This is a man that said that China's bad air comes over here to America to get cleaned up, and our clean air is going over to China. This man said that America's good air leaves America like it's on a trip and goes to China and hangs out with China's bad air. And then, like it's a damn exchange student, China's bad air comes to America to get cleaned up with our good air. I swear, I'm not like. People listen to that and said, that's the man I want to be a U.S. Senator. You are angry. You are absolutely right. Herschel Walker got his CTE from a $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
They looked at that man and said, yeah, that's who I want to be senator. MAGA, there's a couple of things that MAGA will never get forgiveness from me from. Number one, supporting a man that sold meat at the Sharper Image. First off, there. All right, I don't care. First things first. First things first. If you support a man that sold steaks at the Sharper Image, if you support a man that sold actual meat products in a place where you can buy a Baco lounger and one of those massage chair things that you can put underneath your ass and give your booty a massage, I need you to understand the beef is forever. Do you understand me? Start right there. I think he's a great businessman. Oh, you mean the guy that sold meat at the Sharper Image? That dude? He a good businessman? Well, you bought it. No, bitch, that's the point. That's the point. I don't even know if I have a sound on the soundboard for that. I don't know if I have a soundboard for that. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm going to the Sharper Image to get one of them, you know those meditation balls where they got 5 in a row, you pull one and they go tick, 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 tick. I walk in and I see somebody coming out with a thing that says Trump Steaks on it and I go, what's in the box? And then it folded. It didn't even last 6 months. Who would have thought that selling meat at the Sharper Image would have failed? I mean, oh my God. This man who used the phrase, I know words, I have the best words. I know words, I have the best words. He said that out loud in front of people. Again, nothing I am saying is non-factual. You can look it up. I know words, I have the best words. The man who went on a rambling, meandering, goofy-ass answer to the question, how do you feel about the nuclear triad? For those of you who don't know, the nuclear triad in the United States is nukes in the air, nukes on land, and nukes on sea. He went on a damn near 5-minute rant that didn't have anything to do with what I just told you. And with him came the dumbass brigade. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the dumbass brigade. They all come in riding horses backwards. The horse is going like this, but they're in the saddle facing the horse's ass. That's the first part. That's how you know it's the dumbass brigade. They are on a horse facing the other way, talking about giddy up. All they can see is ass, poop, and tail of the horse. The dumbass brigade has Laura Loomer leading it, BBL Loomer herself, as she screams in Botox. Her language is Botox. Nobody else speaks Botox. Oh, shit. Can We Not is about to finish her course and is sitting at an A, an incredible achievement. Congratulations, Can We Not. I'm so proud of you, damn it. So proud of you. These people have Kash Patel, a man that I don't care what angle you look at Kash Patel, he looks like if you bought Sammy Davis Jr. off of DH Gate. How that man maintains moisture on his eyes, I do not know. His eyes, he is so goddamn bug-eyed. I have never seen anything like that before. How do you wake up with them headlights that damn big, dog? It's like no matter what he's talking about, no matter where it is, no matter at what setting, when you see Kash Patel's eyes, it's just like, that man is bug-eyed. And the rest of them looks like Sammy Davis Jr. But he's not the Candyman from the Sammy Davis Jr. song. He's the Candyman from the movie Candyman, goddammit. If that man blinks twice, Candyman will show up. Like, screw saying his name 5 times, just blink. Oh shit, Candyman is here. Be my victim. Like, oh, sir. Hey, Candyman.
Oh, brother. Whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip.
You got more dip than chip there, partner. The dumbass brigade features Pam Bondi, a woman, a human woman, who said that she's got the girlfriend of a high-ranking Antifa lieutenant, and they're going to be interrogating her to be able to get the other members of the Antifa brigade. If you have a high-ranking member of Antifa, which means anti-fascist. What'd you do? Dig up your grandfather? What are you talking about? Look, they done dug up somebody's grandfather who was a World War II vet. Sir, are you the lieutenant in Antifa? What the a woman that stood in front of a camera and said, we've got tons of the files that everybody wants, and we can't wait to look through them. And literally the next day, the bitch said, what files? I thought you said they were on your desk. What desk? Bitch, hey, bitch, want me to play it back for you? I know what I said. What did you say? I didn't say nothing. What are you talking about? You said it yesterday. You literally, bitch, yesterday you said it. Today? Jeff, thank you. The U.S. military is the original Antifa. What are they going to do? Go find all the World War II vets and put them on trial, bitch? What are you... The dumbass brigade has Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem. Hide your dogs, hide your goats when Kristi's around. This is a woman that got mad at a puppy for being a puppy, and then Pop said puppy, and got so hard on for popping a puppy that she went and tried to pop a goat, missed the damn goat, had the goat out there suffering, went back to the car, got some more shells, and took the damn goat out. You got to, but she's the head of Homeland Security. Do y'all remember when she dressed up like her ass was really gonna go kick in some doors and shit? Y'all remember that? This bitch had on all of the tactical gear. Tactical boots, tactical pants, tactical panties, a tactical bra that was underneath her tactical vest, that she was wearing a tactical hat that said Homeland or some shit. Bitch, everything on you tactical except for that hat. What if they decide to eat your goddamn head off, you dumb bitch? What is wrong with you? Why don't you wear a tactical mask? She was cosplaying a goddamn ICE agent. Jeff said with her 2 private jets. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're paying for Tactical Barbie to go flying around with 2 goddamn jets. But the person amongst the dumbass brigade that truly gets it makes my boxer briefs shrink up on me, which makes me angrier. I get Doomsday Hulk level angry. The dumbass brigade has Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You know how they hate DEI? Diversity, equity, and inclusion. And they say DEI is done, woke is done, this, that, and the third. Oh, Keg's breath. Let me go ahead and get on Keg's breath right quick. A drunk Fox News host who was a major in the National Guard is out here talking about the lethality of a military he couldn't rise any higher than major in. We're gonna be more lethal. Like this Boilermakers. We gotta be more lethal. Bitch, if you don't get your drunk ass to sit down someplace, this man and that orange bitch brought in every admiral and general and their senior enlisted aides to tell them be more lethal. They were being lethal before you brought them into the goddamn building. And then you told them where the shit was. Donald Trump's like, wow, I've never went into a room where it's been so quiet. Yes, because that's called good order and discipline. You don't have any. You eat room temperature chicken and cold Big Macs, you disgusting slob. And your drunk ass defense secretary, I wouldn't let Pete Hegseth defend a box of pencils. I'm pretty sure he'd break all of them. Like, you know what I mean? Oopsie. The man had to be escorted out of a strip club by one of his aides, and he's now the Secretary of Defense. But I'm gonna get back on the one that really gets my goddamn ass. He chaps my ass just by breathing. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I know a lot of y'all are like, wow, he's the head of Health and Human Services. He must have an extensive background. He doesn't. He doesn't. He's an environmental lawyer. That is Dubicon. That is some Dubicon shit. I have a communications degree. That means I'm perfect for steelworks. Just let me pour the molten steel so we can make us a steel something. Like, sir, how many years have you been pouring steel? None. But you want to be in charge? Yup. Do you have a degree in this? No, my degree's in communications. Dubicon. Just... Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has no background in medicine. I'm gonna say this again. Robert F. Kennedy ain't got no goddamn background in medicine. None. Do y'all hear? None. Nan. Zip. Zilch. Zero. Goose eggs. None. This is a man who, just a couple of weeks ago, angry. I hope you or Jess or somebody is keeping score on all these Janky of the Year nominees that we've been having over the past couple of months. I swear to you, all of the Janky of the Year nominees are coming out of this show this year. Like this, since January, it's just been Janky of the Year, Janky of the Year. Oh shit, that's Janky of the Year. I hope y'all are writing this shit down. This is a man who stood in front of a camera and a microphone where people can see and hear him and said, or I'm sorry, the brainworm that's operating the Gundam suit that is RFK Jr. said, and I quote, well, we believe that autism is caused by Tylenol. I need y'all to understand something. I have 3 autistic children. 13. I myself would be considered autistic. Okay? You mean to tell me and my 3 children all should have stopped using Tylenol and we wouldn't even be like that? Mighty Morphin Dumbass Ranger. Are you for real? Right now? Are you serious? Are you serious? Mind you, this is also a man that heard, I heard that there's a beached whale. Let's go see it. Gets the kids in the car, drives down to the damn beach, sees a dead beached whale. Decapitates said dead beached whale. Puts said head on top of his car with his children on the inside and drove home with the shit splashing all over the place. Them kids have seen the horrors of war now, bitch. I don't... Wolfie said, there's a good one. Hexef drank too much Jack Daniels and became a jackass. True. Listen, them children in that goddamn car. Them children in that car had PTSD and shit. This man that had them kids believing they in the Vietnam War with whale blood and brains pouring all over the side of this bitch. Them kids went in there as kids and came out as men. They had the 1,000-yard stare. You all right? No, I'm not all right. I never will be. I've seen the pain of war. What happened? My dad drove with a decapitated whale head on top of the car, and it just bled all over the car. And then we drove home. Yo! Listen, my father was a piece of shit sometimes. He did he did go out on the ocean in a boat that he didn't put the plug in it. So literally we was getting Lake Jacomo water inside the damn boat. My father was hauling ass. That's my dad, okay? I wouldn't have drowned because my father wouldn't have let that happen, but he was driving without the plug at the bottom of the boat. So he's scooping around Lake Jacomo in his boat and there's water pouring in, all right? I got that. But if my father had made me go to hell home with a whale head on top of the car, man, this show would be called The Sound of Depression, bitch. Chaos said them kids are war vets. Y'all remember William Dafoe's death scene in Platoon? That's what them kids look like. They got out of that goddamn car. I don't even want to play no more. Them kids was on the set of Apocalypse Now after that shit. Y'all know there's like a 5 or 6 or 7 hour cut of Apocalypse Now? If you watch that whole thing, I promise you, you will go insane. I watched the 3-hour extended cut and I couldn't sleep that night. That shit had me scared as hell. I just kept seeing Marlon Brando going, "Are you an assassin?" And then I'm going, "I'm a soldier." He goes, "You're an errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill." That shit had me free. I was like, "Oh shit." I'm gonna look in my closet and hear, "You're an errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill." Hey, I just want to get dressed. I don't want to listen. I got to put some drawers on. Like my nuts are cold. Can I please? Goddamn kids got out of that goddamn car. Full Metal Jacket. Yup. Them kids got out of that car like Private Pile. I am in a world of shit. RFK Jr. out here turning his goddamn kids into damn vets. They ain't even been in the war. Kids going to school looking like, "Me so honey, me like you a long time." Y'all understand? He did this to his own children. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Dubicon exists. Because it's not the fact that he did it once with the whale head, which I'd have got out of that goddamn car. Y'all ever see the Russian roulette scene in what is it? The Deer Hunter? It's not that he did it once. He did it to these kids twice. This man went to a park, found a bear cub carcass, and put it in the back of the goddamn car. Listen, I would have divorced my father after some shit like that. He didn't do it once, he did it twice. This is the man that is in charge of your health. Listen, if you put me in a car with a whale head and blood all over the place, we're not riding in the car together anymore. Like hey, come on. I know you got to go to football practice. Oh, I'm good, Dad. I'm a walk. Bitch, I need the air. Explain something to you. My father would have one time, because the whalehead incident happened before the goddamn bear cub incident. Bitch, I'll never get in the car with you again. Hey, y'all ever seen the movie Christine? That's how I would have treated my father's car. Why won't you get in the car? It's haunted, damn it. What do you mean it's haunted? I can feel the whale spirit in the goddamn station wagon, Pops. Out your goddamn mind. Bitch, no. You can't give me a ride to the corner. No. And don't come home with the bear cub carcass. At that point, listen, I'm leaving. I am gone. My father out here tripping. I gotta go. Get me the hell up out of here, bitch. This man brought home a whale's head and a goddamn bear carcass. A bear cub carcass. I'm good. Like, hey, do you want me to give you a ride? No, I don't. I never, ever. No. You can't even sing pony to me because it's got the word ride in it. Bitch, you can never. Out of your rabbit ass mind. That's before the let's swim in a goddamn lake full of feces. Pops, yo, hey, yo, son.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
At that point, my father and I are gonna have a conversation. There's gonna be some fighting. Hey, Dad, you want us to swim where? I'm gonna take you over there to the creek. It's really great. You mean that creek with big ass turds in it? Yeah, you just have to ignore the turds. Hey, Pop. I need you outside, dog. 15-11 minutes in the parking lot, player. Play up, pimp. Hey, pimping. Hey, pimping. I need you outside. 15-11 minutes, Dad. I need you to come on outside. Pimping. Hey, pimping. I need you to. Hey, yo. Hey, come here. Pops. No. Come on outside, Dad. Because obviously that goddamn brainworm is tripping. Player. Hey, player. Hey, playboy. Hey, player. Outside. 15-11 minutes. 15-11 minutes, Dad. Come on outside. Come on, Pops. Listen. The shit creek, that had been I survived the whale blood all over the goddamn car. I survived this bear cub that's been dead and decomposing in the park. But you want me to go swim in a literal Schitt's Creek? Playboy, player, parking lot. 15-11. I need 15-11 minutes. Get your ass outside. Oh, what's gonna happen when you go outside? I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something.
I mean, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Bitch, I'm leaving with something. You're going to set me up. You want me to literally swim up Schitt's Creek? Play up. 15-11 minutes, parking lot. Hey, pimping. Parking lot. 15-11. I'm still going to therapy over the whalehead, and you want me to swim in Schitt's Creek? Play, hey, pimping. 15-11 minutes in the parking lot. 15-11 minutes. Smoking, I said, you're going to leave with pink eye. God damn it. Don't take the, hey. Pimpin'. Hey, parking lot. Why is he? Magpie, I'm asking the same goddamn question. All of this stupidity it culminates in Kentuckians voting for a mayor of New York City. Listen, I couldn't have been in Louisville and somebody walked their dumb ass in there and said that shit. You know, I went to the goddamn voting booth because I wanted to make sure Mom Donnie doesn't become the mayor of New York City. You are in Louisville, Kentucky. I know, but I can do my part. Pimpin'. Hey, pimpin'. 15, 11 minutes. 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. I need to holler at you. Hey, pimpin'. 15, 11 minutes, parking lot. Pimpin'. Hey, 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. Oh, my God. This is the best reality check ever. We all got paid. Edo. Hey. I would listen. This is what I want to leave y'all with, these laughters. Because we'd had to go outside. We'd had to go. If somebody in Kentucky told me that they were mad that they didn't get a chance to vote so that Mom Donnie doesn't become mayor of New York City, I'd have whooped their ass. Like, hey, yo, pimping, parking lot. I need you. You went to the voting booth? Oh, you mad you didn't get a chance to vote for Mom Donnie for mayor of New York City in Louisville, Kentucky? Hey, pimping, 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. I need 15, 11 minutes. So just come on, man. I need you to come holler at me outside, dog. I need you to come outside. Because I'm going to tell you something, when you get out there, surgical with this bitch, hey, pimping, I should have come outside right quick. But yes, Richie, I'm going to go ahead. That's how I'm going to end this show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. What y'all have heard over this past 2.5 hours is this. We, the intelligent human beings that populate the United States of America, have got to fight against the ignorance of people who would go to their voting booths in Kentucky to vote against the mayor of New York City and a governor of Virginia. I get it. Nobody wants to do this. I understand. We are tired. We are totally tired. I'm telling y'all, I dread looking at my phone. When I get up in the morning, I pick up my phone because number one, the alarm's going off. But number two, and probably more importantly, I don't want to see this shit. I'm like y'all, like, wait a minute. Hold on, home. Wait a minute. It's over there. No, I'm just like y'all. But we have to. Because unfortunately, the children that were left behind are talking. They're walking. They're making TikTok videos. They're in live streams, spreading disinformation, misinformation, trisinformation, whatever information. And more importantly, they're breeding. They're having sex. The old in, out, in, out. I always believed that if two dumb people had sex, the world would blow up. Since I was a kid, you see somebody stupid, like a person licking the bricks on the side of a building, and then they stop licking long enough to see a woman who's walking backwards because she thinks if she walks backwards, she saves more time. And they go, I like you. And she go, I like you. He go, dick don't dare. She go, no, dick don't dare. Okay, let go. Okay, let go. They go to some hovel. It's got Trump flags all over it. It smells like Trump nuts right now, like right at the second. He is laying on top of her stiff as a goddamn slab of concrete, but moving his neck like this. He is saying shit like, make America great again. She like, yeah, make America great again. She is faking orgasms. He gets off. They have a child. Now, this child walks backwards to lick bricks on the side of buildings. They're breeding. They're breeding, kids. We got to stop. We have to. Listen, I love my grandkids. I do not want any of my grandkids breeding with these idiots. I don't. I'm sorry. Damn line out of under the cherry moon. Follow a stupid kid home, see something stupid, don't answer the door. It's that level of stupid that we have to deal with. So be curious, learn, think about different things, explore. If you don't have the money to travel, you do have a computer in your hand. It's called your phone. Look up things. Be more knowledgeable. Stop trying to give these people charts and graphs and shit from FBIs and this, that, and the third, because you might as well just go ahead, wrap all your facts up, poop on them, and then hand it to them and tell them it's the Olympic flame and watch them run down the goddamn street with it. They don't care. They don't care. So you've got to be smarter. You've got to outsmart dumbass. I know it seems like it's easier said than done, but you can do it. You can do it. And if you can't, just don't talk to them. Please, ladies, if you're single and in the dating pool, please come up with a list of questions you ask before you have any sort of relations with a dumbass person. You got to ask them questions up front. Like, hey, yo, who won the 2020 election? Oh, you got to go. Hey, home, you got to go. You got to get out of here. Nope, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. Got to go. Do not let these people tell you that you're wrong, especially if you know the facts of everything that you're speaking on. You ain't wrong. They are. You're not wrong. They are. Stand on your nuts. Stand on them. You are fighting against the tide of ignorance. Y'all are soldiers in the dumbass Dubicon war. I know that hurts, but y'all are the smart soldiers of the Dubicon war. I get it. It's a painful damn conversation, but we got to have it. And just know that I appreciate you. I love you. I think you are fantastic, just as you are. If you want to improve for yourself. Don't improve for me or anyone else. And when you combat these dumbass people, and you are feeling all frustrated because you just can't get through to them, please remember, these are the same dumbass people that got up yesterday morning in parts of Kentucky to drive to their local polling place so that they could go in and cast their vote for the mayor of New York City and the governor of Virginia. And let that be your damn guide. That's the show, kids. If you like what I'm doing here and would like to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/ThomasVillainBishop. For as little as $3 a month, you can help me keep all of this running. I am going to start doing more and more with my Patreon. I see other creators like Reese Waters. They have members only Patreons and stuff like that. I am thinking I will do the same. But again, I'm still trying to find somebody to help me run all of this shit. Right now, I am burned the hell out. I'm rebuilding the guild, running the radio station. So yeah, I'm gonna find an assistant. I hope somebody would volunteer, and they don't get paid yet. So, but think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/ThomasVillainBishop. This show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they're all natural. Believe me when I tell you, they're all natural. I'm out here smelling like delicious trees and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm out here. Listen, my manliness went up to 10. Go to smoothca.online. Type in the villain 10 for 25% off of your purchase. Smooth California, smoothca.online. Show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. Go over there and check out some of the incredible clothing and drinkware and stuff like that they have on their website, melexcellence.com. This show is brought to you in part by Rep Your Set. Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the apparel that they have over there. It is a swagger and a style over on Something Black Made. They got Letterman's jackets. If you dropped out of high school and want to keep lying on your damn shit, they got you a Letterman's jacket. Go ahead and wear it that way. Go to somethingblackmade.com and check it out. And finally, this show is brought to you in part by W Energy. So I have been starting these morning smoothie things. I put strawberries and bananas and peaches and milk, but I also make sure to put just a capful, just a little scoop of W Energy in. I blend it up, and I have more energy today than I did yesterday, and I had more energy yesterday than I did the day before. That is all because of W Energy. I am so proud to be a person. I'm glad that W is our sponsor. Go to w.gg, type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase, w.gg. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open, is running, and it's piping hot. I am now working on the No Kings coffee cup. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm doing the 20 ounce because I love y'all, and y'all need 20 ounces of coffee when you play with this show. You know what I mean? So I am working on that, but the No Kings hoodie is available. I am probably going to end up buying one of my own hoodies. On the front, it says No Kings, like the picture that you see on the left-hand side of TikTok, YouTube. If you guys have seen it, y'all seen the No Kings thing. On the back, it said, "What is a king to a villain?" That is my motto. That's how I get down. That's how I am. Go to the Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. All right, kids, what do we say every day? All right. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes it is really dark for me. Sometimes the darkness just kind of envelops me. I feel down. I feel defeated. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I told y'all, I don't do lies. I tell the truth. And it hurts. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I miss my Uncle Bubba. I miss my Uncle Thomas. I miss my Uncle Morris. I miss my Aunt Elsie, Aunt Lillian, Aunt Coco. I miss my grandmother, and I never met her before. And I think about the weight of that. And it sits right here on my shoulders. Now, I know the memories of those people would not want me to carry that. My mother, my father, my aunts, my uncles, my grandmothers, my grandfathers, they would not want me to carry that. But I do anyway. Tried to lay it down, wasn't able to do it. But the bright light besides my beautiful wife, my beautiful kids, and my beautiful grandkids is you. You all will never know how many times y'all pulled me out of a bad place. You will never know. Again, this show we've been doing this show for a year and some change. Y'all don't know how many times I came and sat in front of this microphone and didn't feel it. Like, this is going to be a bad show. I already know because I don't feel it. And then the comments start. The laughter starts. The soundboard is y'all. I'm funny, but I'm funnier now because I got a soundboard. Boop, boop, boop. Doesn't mean I can't be funny by myself. I've done that. But that was from y'all. I did that to entertain you because your smiles, your laughter enriches me. And I want y'all to know that. I want y'all to know that. We got our own little community over here, the coffee beans. But you all will never know how proud I am of you, how incredibly loving you guys are to me. How even when the trolls show up, y'all already know what to say. Jack don't see no cuz. And it is because of that I get up every morning, make my coffee, make my smoothie, feed my daughter, kiss my wife, and I come here. I turn those cameras on because I know I get a chance to be with you guys. There's absolutely nothing like it. There's nothing like the sound of coffee. On any social media platform, there's nothing like the sound of coffee. It ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just the host. Bricephalus the cactus, Coco the goat. I'm leaving here with something. Mister, you ain't leaving out here with all them jewels and shit. The 4 horsemen of the sound of coffee, Arn, Oli, Tully, and Rick. DJ's here. Candy Poo's here. Chantel is here. Can We Not is here. Magpie is here. Wolfie is here. Leggy Lady, Moose, Nana J, who I love dearly. Y'all make this show what it is, man. Y'all make this show what it is. Not me, you. And I will always be eternally grateful for that. More than I will ever be able to put into words. So I will simply say this. For the darkest times that I was in that you all pulled me out of, thank you. No bullshit. No because of this, that, and the third. Nope. A simple thank you. You will never know how much that means to me. So what is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the brutalist, the leader of the Worldwide International Villains Guild. I like that. A member of the Outcast Nation. Shout out to my brother E. And this has been one wild ass episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. Tonight, it is Heart to Heart with Pastor Clinton, Gia Clinton. All your spiritual and relationship advice, she is on it. She is good at what she does, and she is a beautiful human being. On these Ghost Claw Productions radio airwaves, Heart to Heart with Pastor Gia Clinton. Tonight is the love fest and goofiness that is Rouse High Exalted with myself, the angriest IT nerd, the General Gambits, and one Dave Smooth as the Viking on the YouTube GCPR channel and on the Rouse High Exalted channel. I didn't know we had that much. It was crazy. Tonight, only on GCPR, followed by Conversations with T. Nathan, the one and only T. Nathan. So stay tuned even after we go off, because you're gonna get a lot tonight. And I'm proud of these guys. God damn, I got an all-star roster like you would not believe. And I love y'all. I love you. If no one tells you they love you today, I love you. If no one tells you they're proud of you today, I'm telling you. If no one tells you that you are a beautiful human being, you make the world better with you being in it, I'm saying it. You can tell them the villain said so. With love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Okay. If you are a younger woman that is still able to have children, you might want to turn away from this next part, just because I understand. Oh, God damn. That man fun as hell. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you guys tonight. Tomorrow is Truthful Thursday. Let's have a heart-to-heart about winning and loss. Let's do that. Let's have a heart-to-heart about winning and loss. Okay? I love y'all. Have a safe, beautiful, and absolutely incredible, productive day. See y'all in the morning. Peace. I love you guys. Don't ever think otherwise.